Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Keanu and together we are going to watch a great game of StarCraft 2 between Gumiho and Reynor. As usual, I'm going to see it for the first time. We are going to see it together and have a lot of fun. It's a long game, probably you know by now if it's 20 minutes, it's going to be full of non-stop action. We're talking about two professional players. The best there can be from Italy and one of the best Korean. And when I say the best there can be from Italy, Reynor, also known as Riccardo Romiti, is the best player that Italy can offer. From 2016 onwards, he is winning each and every game in his own country. While Gumiho is one of the best Terran there can be in Korea, but in Korea the competition is way tougher. Interesting story. Reynor also has a little brother that 3 years younger that also plays, called Baby Marine. And for Gumiho, an interesting fact, he's also known as his actually ID also means the mystical nine-tailed fox. So it's something magical about him. He is the only player today to play as random in a GSL individual event. So until he decided to remain Terran, he used to play random. It doesn't matter. If it's a Zerg, if it's a Protoss, that good he was, and he still is. He was also nicknamed Towel Terran because he plays with a towel on his mouse due to his hyperhidrosis. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It's an excessive sweating of his hands. So far, standard opening. We have a command center and a hatchery. Reynor is doing extremely well lately. Representing Italy, as I said, he is the first and only Italian player to qualify for a GSL event, to play in a World Champion Series final, and he is one of the youngest players that ever reached the final. In the meantime, a Reaper versus a Zergling, 1-0 Reaper. The squadron of Zergling just making sure to have map awareness. The Terran is building a factory, a barracks, standard opening so far. The second Reaper trying to harass as much as possible. And while this is happening, everyone grab your popcorn if you haven't already. As I said, it's a decent long game and we are going to have a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. The fur hatchery, Reynor is a little bit greedy. The Overlord is trying to scout to see if something unusual is happening and also to see the timing of the command center. At this level, any bit of clue is important because this is the point of view for Reynor and this is the point of view of Gumiho. And they need to know what is happening. See, it has no vision of its base. Luckily for us, we can see everything. A Viking making sure to kill the overlords, to keep them at bay. Why not a little bit of a supply block? So, how does it work for those of you that are new at this amazing game? If you are a Terran, you have to build supply depots. The more supply depots you have, the more workers and units you can have. For the Zerg, it's the opposite. You need to not have a solid structure, but an overlord. More overlords you have, more supply. So far, there's not that a big difference. Gumiho being a Terran is expected to have less units. What I really like about Reynor is his creep spread. Where did I have seen creep like this? At Scarlet and Obviously, the king, none other than Cyril. The creep is extremely important. These 4 queens are trying their best. And here is the Viking killing another overlord. So 2-0. Denying the vision from the Zerg. Hellions. If they plunge into a mineral line, that's it. But so far they are used to keep some of the creep. 2 more bay. Nice round. Are they going to achieve more than killing just some Zerglings? No. This mineral line looked like very tempting for a second. Now counterattack. Or just a scouting party. 1, 2, 3, 4 bases for Reynor, and 1, 2, 3. A little bit of action. Counterattack. Is it going to cut it? No. I also have a THOR. This looks impressive. And we are going to see a drop THOR action. It's extremely efficient. Where he is going to go? Direct into the main base. And while this is happening, these Hellions are going to distract a little bit. And here is the THOR. The THOR was already spotted. And let's see how much damage it can be done. THOR drop. I haven't seen it in a while now. And the medevac immediately saved it. THOR drop. Wow, this looks impressive. I will not want to mess with this guy. Let me show you my little friends. Killing everything that he can get on. 1 more, yes, excellent. How many kills so far? 7. That's a hero THOR. He will have a monument in his name. Another overlord is in danger, but now the queens are here. And the medevac lost already half of his health. Killing some creep tumors. And while this is happening, we have another distraction with Hellions. Non-stop action already started. The queens. This is like the 300. You shall not pass. In terms of army size, almost equal. 86 versus 69, not a big deal. Depends also on the quality of the units. And now these cheeky Hellions are trying to go into the mineral lines. So the THOR destroys some of the creep tumor to make their entering. So 1 drone, that's it. Something that we haven't seen in a while. Swarm hosts. They take a lot of supply. Now we have the blue Hellions. Blue flame is very useful. Instead of the red one, this is more efficient when it has to deal with Zerglings. See how easily they melt. But they are dealt with. Never ever underestimate the Italian. The queens are doing their best. And excellent scan. So the swarm hosts were immediately identified. I also have some bailings. Swarm hosts are extremely efficient because they spread these locusts that can do a lot of damage, and it's free damage. See, a THOR already dead. And while this is happening, this base is attacked. extremely good game. The problem for Storm Host, that takes time. And what do you have here? Benches. They are now clocked. You do not see them. Unless you need an observer for this. Interesting play. So we saw a THOR drop, Banelings, Banshee, Swarm Hosts, and now we are ready for another wave of attack. Are they going to achieve much? Let's see together. Each time the locusts go, something is going to die. A Hellbat, a tank, 3 damage. In terms of resources lost, you see heavily favoring Zerg, and this is not a good time for the Terran. Gumiho is a little bit of a issue now. He has a issue. He has to kill the Storm Host. He cannot take this punishment, economical punishment, forever. And while this is happening, we have Hellbats trying their best. And the new command center is being taken in the bottom corner. Bottom central corner. These are mules, they are extremely efficient to gather minerals, and the planetary. But somehow Reynor knew about it and is trying to prevent it. The Banelings are here, the Banelings, yes. Now the workers are equal and the planetary is destroyed, and while this is happening also we have another engagement over here. The Swarm Host are a real problem, especially in the early game. You can counterattack them usually with ghosts. They have an ability called Sniper. And now this story is dead. Non-stop action as promised. A lot of THORs. Cyclones. I'll just let you enjoy. The problem with THORs, they are slow moving units. And on creep, Zerg units move very fast. You need to catch them somehow. These benches are being annoying. They cannot go closer, the Spore Crawler can see them. We also have here an Overseer. And the Queens. How many you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a big amount of THORs, a big investment from Gumiho. And now the Swarm Hosts are ready. Ideally is to send your Locust waves into the base of your opponent to maximum 3 damage. Yeah, these Zerglings have no chance whatsoever, but while the Terran units are on the opposite side of the map, we have a counter-attack with Zerglings. Hellbats are extremely useful in taking some of the damage. THORs can be repaired, so a couple of workers here or a mule drop to save this heroic THOR. 19 kills and he's dead. Look at their firepower. Immediately the hatchery was killed. In terms of army, Reynor still has an advantage, but this can be misleading because the Storm Hosts take a big chunk of it. The Queens are here with an Overseer. And another counter-attack, non-stop counter-attacks. Again, the mules are like that. And now the Terran is going to lose another one, but this is in low health. and the counter-attack non-stop. This is what you have to do. Aliens, to put aliens everywhere. Because the Zerlings are very fast, they can be in a lot of places. While the THOR barely can move. Gumiho scanned, saw this new expansion over here, but the swarm is on its way. Oh, that was painful to watch. A lot of Bailings were destroyed. And now Revengers with swarm hosts. And while this was happening, the base of Reynor was destroyed. So, eye for an eye. In terms of worker, Reynor has double the amount of gumiho. He can afford to lose. The Terran obviously can have a comeback because of the mules that you have from the orbital command center. And now another THOR drop. 2 of them at once. These THORs are dead. Well done, Reynor. Congratulations, the Italian won again. See you for the next match. Thank you for watching.